سعداء اليوم بلقائكم في وزارتكم في أولى لقاءات هذه المبادرة الهامة سفراء حول العالم.
هذه هي بداية للبرنامج وليس نهاية للبرنامج. إن شاء الله ما سيتم من عملية اختيار للسفراء سيبنى عليه، سيكون على عاتقكم مهمات كبيرة جدا.
Because the Israeli occupation is hindering our right of education by bombing our schools in Gaza, West Bank and the occupied Jerusalem. Israeli forces have demolished our classrooms, playgrounds and school-related water and electricity infrastructures and refused to permit constructing a new Palestinian schools, making it more difficult or even impossible for thousands of children to get an education. Not only is this, but also a lot of schools in the West Bank are still at risk of demolition. The illegal separation wall in the West Bank is depriving thousands of male and female Palestinian students from the right of education. While tens of schools have a large number of students in the same class due to Israeli violations, schools suffer greatly from the lack of the necessary preparations and the lack of internet and electricity.
What if you're on your way to pick up your son after school, and while you're going, suddenly the school got bombed by the rockets? Now you think that's maybe a fairy tale or something like a scenario has taken from a movie. But in fact, this is a real thing that happened here regularly in Palestine.
The students in Palestine deserve protection, deserve a safe place to study, to grow, to flourish in a good atmosphere. We want to be doctors, we want to be teachers, we want to be lawyers, we want to sing, we want to shout out loud to the whole world.
Ghassan Kanafans also said, "You have something in this world, so stand for it." Today, as Ala Zwayed, I stand for my education and the education of all the Palestinian children. This is our right, and it will be.
He was shot dead by the Israeli occupation forces. This 12 years old got killed in cold blood, leaving his family, friends, and teachers in a huge pain. Nasser left, and his mother would cry on his empty bed every night, and his dusty toys would be waiting him to pick them up. Nasser wasn't a news number. He was a friend, a student, a human, and a son who left a bag that can be filled.
All over the world, a school is always a safe environment to learn. But in Palestine, safety has no place. You may be sitting at your school and hear the loud boom, or the school itself be bombed. Isn't this our right to learn with no fear? Isn't it our right to be safe with our teachers?
The brutal atrocity that no child is left unscathed, and time again, we see that the children's lives are the hardest hit by conflict. This is what Jason Lee, Save the Children's Country director, said. Since education is the main factor of developing human personalities, thoughts, and communities, so it's the best spot for Israel to try to destroy generations and minds in Palestine. I am Dua Ayash, and I'm an ambassador who will show you the real face of the Israeli occupation.
In every aggression in Gaza, schools and universities are targeted, some of which are completely damaged and some are partly destroyed. And at the same time, the Israeli occupation obstructs in all ways the construction of new schools, which was a huge pressure in schools in the terms of the number of students.
What do you know about Palestine? I am Nadia Kat, and I am a member of the Palestinian ambassadors around the world, and I'm going to talk to you about Palestine. Palestine lies in the heart of the ancient world, which makes it a land bridge linking the continents of Asia and Africa. Palestine is a peace-loving country, which welcomes peaceful people from all over the world. However, peaceful Palestine was deprived of its right to live peacefully ever since 1948. That year marks the beginning of an unstable situation in Palestine, the Arab countries, and the whole world.
Everyone has the right to education. Education shall be free, at least in the elementary and fundamental stages. We realize the importance of light when we see darkness. We realize the importance of our voice when we are silenced. In the same way, when we are in Gaza, we realize the importance of pens and books when we see bombs.
We are ambassadors! We are ambassadors!